That's not all. What will we do when the Israeli Mossad pays two people who are married, not to each other, to come before the Shariah court in Egypt and to confess to zina? The court will have to decide what is the Shariah punishment. And in the hadith, it is stated, Sahih Bukhari, that the punishment for zina, if you are married, is rajam, stoning to death. Okay? So the court will have, if it follows that hadith in Sahih Bukhari, the court will have to pronounce rajam. This is going to come to Egypt tomorrow. Don't be surprised when it happens. The Mossad is probably waiting for it. And then when you stone these two people to death, you will be sure to have CNN there and Al Jazeera there. And they will record it and they'll play it over and over and over again in every single television station in the world. We will not then be the laughing stock of mankind. We'll be worse than that. Mankind will despise us. Israel will win a propaganda victory against Islam unlike anything they've ever won before. Is this hadith in conflict with the Quran, or is it in harmony with the Quran? Do we have the caliber of Islamic scholarship today to be able to recognize a fabricated hadith because it is in conflict with the Quran? This subject is called naskh. We don't have the time to deal with it tonight, but I do have a lecture on my website and on YouTube entitled The Punishment for Adultery in the Religion of Abraham alayhi salam, in which I have argued the case that that hadith is fabricated. And the punishment for adultery, whether you are married or unmarried, in the Shariah which came to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, is a public flogging. And so we ask the question, when we enforce the Shariah today, do we have that caliber of Islamic scholarship with which to be able to apply the Shariah in such a way that we will demonstrate its superiority over every rival system of law in the world? If you do not have an Islamic scholarship that can even recognize paper money as bogus and fraudulent and haram, how will you deal with fabricated hadith? We have something called Islamic banking, which is supposed to be the alternative to riba. And we are so proud, mashallah, we have Islamic banking. But Islamic banking is using the same paper money. No Islamic bank in the world dares, none. They don't dare to open their mouth to say anything about paper money. They don't dare to do it. That's your Islamic banking. They will not lift even a little finger. Your former Prime Minister of this country recognizes the bogus monetary system, but not your banking system, not your central bank. He has a better understanding than even Kelantan today. And this is not an Islamic scholar. No, a politician. Is it not embarrassing? Because I have studied monetary economics. I know the subject. And I recognize that he has a superior understanding than all the ulama. I consider that embarrassing.